Hi, I'm Ash from Match My Makeup. I'm here with Kathy from The Green Edit, and she's going to take us through all things skincare today.
Thanks, Ash, for having me. So I just wanted to go through a skincare routine. And so I guess when undergoing cancer treatment, the most important thing to know about skincare is to keep skin cleansed, hydrated, and protected. So it's not about using, treatment products. It's more about nourishing, so no exfoliations. And also in terms of products, it's important to patch test any new product that you use either on the top of your hand or on your wrist, not on your face. So just in case there's extra sensitivity whilst undergoing treatment. So always test everything, including sunscreen, cleansers, moisturizers, everything. And then if you don't have a reaction, then go ahead and use it on your face. And another thing to note is that if the products that you're currently using work for you, then keep using them. So let's get into it. So first and most importantly is to wash hands so that you're using, we just can use a bit of sanitizer.
Thank you.
So really clean hands, and we've patch test everything, so we're good to go. In terms of, as you've got a little bit of makeup on, we're going to remove that. So let's go in with a eye makeup remover, because I can see you've got a bit of mascara on.
Yeah.
So we'll just apply some eye makeup remover onto 2 cotton pads, and it is best to use 2 so that you don't transfer bacteria from eye to eye.
Okay.
So if you just apply that gently onto your eye just for a few moments and allow the makeup to dissolve, and then once that's had a chance to sort of work into the skin, you can lift the makeup by just wiping gently any makeup away. And just being really careful around the eye area, just because the skin is quite delicate and can be quite sensitive as well. Great. And next we're going to use a really gentle cleanser. So you could use a creamy cleanser or a foaming cleanser, whatever your skin feels like it needs. So I'm just going to apply a little bit for you to warm into your fingertips, and just apply that onto dry skin and just really loosen all the makeup, and I guess give your face a little bit of a massage as well. So as you do that, I'm just going to dip a muslin cloth into some warm water, and it's important to use only warm water and not hot water because you don't want to dry out your skin any further. And using the warm water really opens up the pores and gives you a nice deep clean. So once that's worked through, go ahead and wipe that really gently. So wiping all the makeup off your face and neck, removing any sunscreen from the day as well, so that we can go in and apply moisturizer onto clean, dry skin. Great, so now that your skin is cleansed, to remove any excess makeup or residue, we're going to use a toner. And so there's a few different ways you can use a toner. If it's a liquid, you can apply it via a cotton pad and just use that. Alternatively, which I'll do to you, is spritz you. So if you close your eyes, and I'll just mist you, and then you can gently use that to wipe any makeup off. And what I love about a toner is that if your skin is feeling dry, it needs a little extra hydration, or feeling quite sensitive and hot, it's a really nice idea to pop it into the fridge, and you can actually just apply it over the course of the day. So anytime you feel like you need that little bit of extra nourishment or hydration, a bit of a boost, it's a really great to have a nice cool spritz.
That's a great tip.
Yeah, to cool your face down. And a toner can also help your skincare absorb a lot more effectively as well. So next onto moisturizer. Again, a really nourishing moisturizer is really great to help hydrate skin. So I'll just apply a little bit here onto your hands, which you can warm into your fingertips, and then just really gently pat that in. And I will say that if you use moisturizer from a tub, it's really recommended to not apply your finger because you can then potentially spread bacteria within your pot. So a nice thing to do is just to use a spatula or a spoon, and then you can apply it that way, and ensuring that the lid is always really firmly on, just so that to ensure that air doesn't get in there, and again, bacteria. And always check the use by date on your products, just to ensure that they're not out of date and that they're fresh. So there is a number on the back which actually lets you know how long it can stay in use after it's been opened. How's that feeling?
Yeah, really nice.
Good, hydrated,
Yeah.
Excellent. So the next thing, we're going to go in with an eye cream. The eye area can be prone to being a bit puffy or sensitive, and so in order to avoid that, we're going to go in and apply tiny little bits. So if you just warm that within your fingers like that, and then pat that underneath your eye area and then over the top of your orbital bone. It's just a really nice, simple way of depuffing and treating that really delicate skin area. So next up, and really importantly, is sunscreen. And Look Good Feel Better follows the Cancer Council Australia recommendations of using a 30 SPF, and that is to be applied 20 minutes before heading outside, and also every 2 hours thereafter. And in terms of sunscreen or sun protection, it's not just about using sunscreen, it's about sun safety, just due to skin sensitivity and being prone to burn quicker when undergoing treatment. So that would be wearing a really wide brimmed hat, longer sleeve, covering up, and being mindful that areas that haven't previously been exposed to the sun, if anyone is experiencing hair loss, then it's really important to work some sunscreen into the scalp and behind the ears and anywhere around the neck as well. So the recommendation is to use a teaspoon of sunscreen. I will talk about the 2 different types of sunscreen and when to best apply them. So first up, we've got our chemical sunscreen, and that absorbs the UV rays, and so that would be applied onto clean, dry skin, so underneath, and then you would moisturize on top. And then the next sunscreen is the physical sunscreen, which is more your mineral zinc based sunscreens, and they would go on after your skincare routine, so essentially now after moisturizing, and they actually provide a physical barrier, so they reflect the sun's rays. So they're the 2 different types. So as you have your skincare on, we're going to go in with a physical sunscreen, and the recommendation would be to use 1 teaspoon, and it's important to apply that all over the face, down the neck, and then again on the ears, behind the ears, and just really blend that in. And important to allow your skincare to absorb first before going in with the physical sunscreen. And another reminder, just to patch test particularly sunscreens, because people you may have more of a sensitivity to different products if you haven't used them before. Great, so the sunscreen is now on. So before you head out, lip balm is really important because lips can really be prone to dryness, and especially in cooler months. So if you would like to apply a little bit of lip balm onto the lips, it is great to have a lip balm with a little SPF as well, just to protect from the sun. And if it doesn't, you can apply a little bit of your SPF onto your lips as well, but it's nice when it's sort of in the lip balm. And then another thing to do is to apply a little bit of hand cream and body cream, especially overnight. Using the lip balm overnight as a lip mask, applying hand cream to avoid dryness, and applying a body cream as well moments after coming out of the shower when your skin is when it's slightly damp. It tends to absorb products a lot more efficiently as well. So, and important also not to share any of your cosmetics or skincare products with anyone, lip balms, just being mindful of spreading of infections and keeping your products just to yourself, to ensure that, you know, you keep yourself as healthy and safe as possible. That's it. That is your skincare routine. Again, just really important to take that moment in time to look after yourself, really nourish, hydrate, and protect your skin so that it can feel as nice as it possibly can whilst undergoing treatment, and just taking that time for a little bit of self-care to look after yourself as well.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for joining us, Kathy.
Pleasure.
And thank you for watching. See you next time.